Yo, what's up guys? So welcome back. Konami revealed at least three new cards for the Justice Hunters archetypes, basically. A new Yummy card, a new Trap card, which is fine. They also gave probably the best out of the three is the K9 card, the one you see here. That's probably the best one. So K9 got a new Exceed, Dracotail got a new Fusion, and Yummy got a new Trap. Okay. Which I'm not so sure, haven't tested it out yet. But today we're focusing on the other two. So Dracotail got a new Fusion, which it's not a quick play effect, so it's just a once per turn effect. You can target two Dracotail cards in your graveyard, and then one card on the field, a face-up card, that is similar to one of your Dracotail cards you want to shuffle back into your deck. So let's say if your opponent has a face-up monster, one of those two Dracotail cards needs to be a monster. So essentially it's your Dracotail Fusion that recurs stuff from the graveyard, which is fantastic. That's something that, you know, Dracotail did lack. Good generic stuff to, you know, recur your used up resources for Dracotail in the graveyard. So that's really nifty. Before, sure, you had your traps, but now it's much more flexible. And the Fusion is probably just fine as a one-off. Plus, it's disruption because it also sends cards from your opponent back to the whatchamacallit, back to the deck. At least one card, one face-up card. It can be a spell, a trap, or a monster. So that's again really nifty because it, you know, doesn't destroy the monster. Anyway, as for K9, so this new Exceed, it's very solid. You are already playing Werewolf, you know, your K9 X Werewolf. This new one is probably definitely justifiable as one copy in the extra deck. What does it do? It's very similar to, you know, your Werewolf, your big rank 9 Werewolf. You're basically cheating it out with the quick play spell. And you'll see in a few moments. It's essentially, it's a DD Crow. So look at your opponent's banished pile or graveyard and then send back 2 cards to their deck. You know, in some matchups that could help. K9, for example. But on the other hand, it does trample damage, and the last effect is that you'll see is that it's a monster effect negation, but you need to detach 2, and you have to destroy the entire board. So you can't pick to not destroy. So it's not like, it's just another monster negation for nip. Essentially, yes, but you will destroy your own board in the process. It is what it is. But nonetheless, it's a very strong card, a really nice card, probably the best out of the 3, but like all 3 do different things, so it's hard to really compare. Like Dracotail did miss a good generic, you know, easy to get to card that recurs plus disrupt at the same time, so that's really nifty. Don't take, at least take the K9 build here, the pure build with a grain of salt. I think most people already saw Kamal's build, winning YCS list from Anaheim past weekend yesterday. That was pure K9, but with Crystron, of course, and of course, like the artifact Mjolnir, we've seen the finals and so on. Insane card, insane deck as a whole. Like the format is insane, if you think about it. It's really there's so much unfair stuff going on. So there's no, you know, I didn't want to try out his build. Just went for pure and see, you know, the new stuff. How does it do for pure? But obviously, competitively speaking, that build is superior, probably, obviously. You know, Cyber Dragon Affinity for the Yum negation plus disruption. The artifacts, it's insane though. So let's see. This was an iffy hand, right? I had like the Chaotic Elements, which doesn't search the entire K9 package. And it's also once per turn, so that's probably why, you know, it's just fine as a 2-off. I have it at 3. That's not the correct choice. 2 is fine. But, you know, you need other engines. So Crystron definitely comes into mind. So we're losing this one, right? We have the K9 quick play spell. It's not going to do that much. There it is. But I mean, here in this case, it doesn't really do that much. You're probably just better off to go for another Antarion, I believe the name is, the Bouncer, right? Yeah, Artalion. Because now, okay, you can recur the trap. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so the other Artalion hits the field again. Gets stuff back. Let's see. The one in the middle was special summon from the graveyard. So you can reset the trap now. Okay, yeah, like you see it. That's really nifty. That's really cool. Okay, that makes sense. So let's see, going first again. They do Ash. So, you know, with K9 we can punish that. Punish. Deck is insane if you think about it. Sadly, we don't have the tour guides, but they do have a double pop. If it wasn't for droplets, so let's see. We drop Izuna as well. Not Ripper. Yoggle, yeah. Obviously, they are going after Yoggle now to prevent me from searching a monster. Let's see. We are able to prevent one pop. Pan can still pop, so obviously they want to prevent the Yoggle from searching. We can, you know, go for Lupus. And this we can go for full combo. Depends on the last card basically in hand. That I was about to say that needs to be an Ash, but nope, we're just negating Ash. So I'm not so sure. Like, what could it have been? Again, any hand sick card, any hand trap will just be negated. So we go for Nash Knight. Go for whatever reason why this is possible, not banned yet. Insane. The thing is that it's the other stuff is much more insane. The artifact shenanigans. So pop and just pass, right? Sitting on the K9. They do have the Rahu, which gets Ashed. You're never resolving that one, right? And Lugias is getting negated. The thing is that yeah, we can go for game next turn. Now let's see. Okay, because of Typhon. See now, like here in this situation, it's let me think. It's probably better to go for this one, the new one. So again, upon summon, we can pop because of the quick play spell, right? That's the quick play spell effect, and then bounce too. Yeps. Upon summon, that is. And now whenever your opponent uses a monster effect, detach 2 to blow the entire field. Blow up the entire field. So again, really nifty. In this situation, it doesn't do that much. I mean, the other werewolf would have been okay as well, essentially, in this game state. But I mean, it's just fine as a one-off. It's just an extra tool, like if K9 needed more tools, right? A solid tool. I think the hard part will be to find space, especially in the Crystron variant. No, I think so. Yeah, just some short games. That's you know, people have seen the finals, like 3 scoops. I mean, yeah, double scoops. Game number 1, right? Going first, always going first, no second turn. And that with Mitsurugi, the format feels kind of insane. So let's see. That's not really that of a strong board, but seeing that this deck is a little bit too linear, you know, none of the other engines are there. Yeah, you need other stuff, and drawing the quick play is probably one of the worst. Just one is fine because you want to search it out, and they do have again the double pop. Discarding Nip doesn't make sense because we know the flame is there, but like as a whole, discarding the quick play won't matter because they are not playing into Nip. They do have the double pop, I think, so there was like another extender would have been nice, but we don't have that, so no extender. And I'm not so sure if there's anything other in their hand. We have Rahu. They already used up the Famina, so I'm not so sure. Like, imagine another level 5. I mean, obviously again K9, where or Crystron. That's where Crystron could come into play. So here, like, imagine having Nip. It's not going to matter. They can just reborn and, you know, eventually attack for a game. So this new stuff from the new main set, that's pretty okay. Like, all 3 cards, bypassing the Yummy for now. But the Dracotail one and the Exceed one for K9, fantastic. Well, okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.